That Quan driving make you feel some type of way. I know you do. That custom
Breaking news, rapper Rich Homie Quan has reportedly died at the age of 34. TMZ reports the platinum-selling rapper passed away at his home in Atlanta today. No word on a cause of death. Rich Homie Quan found success with songs like Type of Way and Flex, and worked with superstars like Young Thug, YG, and Gucci Mane. He is survived by his 4 sons.
Welcome back in here to Live Now from Fox. I'm your host, Christina Evans. We're continuing to follow more breaking news from around the country, and this story is coming out of Atlanta, Georgia. I want to pull up a tweet for you right now. We do know it has now been confirmed that Rich Homie Quan, the rapper, has passed away at the age of 34. Now, this is according to several family members and has now been confirmed by Fulton County as well. We do want to keep up with this story because we know that Rich Homie Quan, as this tweet said, provided so many folks with hits during the 2010s. You knew you were in for something special as soon as you heard his voice and his hook. Our hearts go out to his friends and family. Rest in power, Quan. Now, that was a statement that was
another man dead due to overdose. At least this one wasn't on Kensington Ave. This one was a famous rapper, Rich Homie Quan. I feel absolutely terrible, obviously, to have to bring you this story or drop this story on your soul, but it's a tragedy that's happening right here. It's a tragedy. A lot of people that I know, grew up on this guy and listened to a lot of his music. Even I have heard some of his music before. Not really the type of music that I, listen to constantly, but, I've heard his music before for sure. So, it's, to me, I can relate. I can relate. I know he has some hits for sure. But it's unfortunate that we are back here again with another rapper dead. And this time it wasn't due to gunshots or gun violence, but it was due to overdosing. Who knows on what? The autopsy has not came out yet. We will find out when it does come out, but this is an unfortunate story right here. Very, very unfortunate story, man.
Released earlier today from BET. Also earlier today, I was able to speak to a journalist there in the Atlanta area who knew Rich Homie Quan and extensively covered him. Let's listen into those comments here on Live Now. A.R. Shaw, journalist and author of Trap History, the Atlanta Culture, and the Impact of Trap Music. A.R., thank you so much for being with us here this afternoon. Quite a shocking surprise, of course, but for those who don't know Rich Homie Quan and the impact that he's had on the music scene globally, can you sort of speak to that a bit and just get people caught up on what his life and legacy?
Yeah, definitely. So Rich Homie Quan, he came into prominence in Atlanta around 2012, 2013. And he came in prominence at a time when Atlanta was kind of going through a transition from the Outkast, T.I., Jeezy, Gucci Mane era. And it was a new group of artists that was coming up, where there was Rich Homie Quan, Young Thug, Future. He was a part of this group that was really taking Atlanta's music scene to that next level. And we just saw his rise as an independent artist, 2012, 2013. And he became, a global sensation. And so someone like Rich Homie Quan, his loss is definitely impactful to the Atlanta industry.
We've seen Rich Homie Quan. His music, of course, was huge, like you said, in the Atlanta music scene, but also globally. He was marking and making his way up the Billboard charts in the early 2000s and the mid 2000s as well. He also was able to be nominated for an iHeartMedia Award, BET Awards as well. The impact, again, that he had on the music industry, he sort of changed the way, him and Young Thug, the way that music sounds. Can you sort of speak to that and what that kind of meant to other artists?
Like I said, when he came out, he had some hits. The Atlanta music was going crazy during that era. actually. It was going pretty hard. I remember when the Migos came out, Future came out, Young Thug came out, and Rich Homie Quan came out, and they were putting out some bangers back then. You know, they were definitely doing their thing. But now so much you don't really hear from him. I mean, he probably still was dropping some music, but nothing like we're used to, you know what I mean? It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. I can't tell you enough that it's very important for you guys to protect yourselves, man, at all costs, whether that is from the people you hang with, from the people you deal with, from the things you take into your body. Protect yourselves, man. Protect yourselves. It's not worth it. This dude was only 34 years old. He's not even more than halfway through living his life. And unfortunately, he's just gone too soon. Too soon. Let me know your thoughts, man, about this down in the comments below. I don't think we have to watch too much more of this. We know the gist of what is going on. Rich Homie Quan is passed away, allegedly because of an overdose. We will find out more as more stuff comes out. Let me know y'all thoughts about this down in the comments below. I'd really like to know y'all thoughts. Until next time, hit that like button on y'all way out. It's your boy Dgotsauce. Peace.